She climbed the hill and she saw him there, all alone in his destiny, so cold and bare. What could she do when she saw him there, with a wound only mothers are ever asked to bear? Go boldly, Mary, feel your way. Take a step when you can and reach out for a hand along the way. When the road turns to ashes and disappears beneath your feet, you must remember the angels and the promises they'll keep. So you go slowly but boldly, and don't forget to breathe.
Does everybody want to hold up their candle for me real quick?
Oh, beautiful.
That's how quickly Howie has touched all of us. I don't know about anybody else, but from the moment I met the man, he had become one of my closest friends. I had been living with Howie in this house since about April, and since I moved in here and had him and Lee as my friends, everything in my life had opened up for me, and he had been such a strong person to help me through all of my troubles. And just, it's silly how quickly he became one of my closest friends. And Lee, I like using this. Lee said it best, is that when Howie wasn't home, we were kind of like lost puppies. We didn't really know what to do with ourselves. The man could turn anything into the happiest day of your life, you know? So, just, I miss him.
Everyone, just so you know, this is Sandy. This is Howie's mom.
I didn't even know. I had no idea. I knew my son was the most wonderful son you could ever want. He was cheerful every day of his life. He brought so much joy to me. We had such a wonderful time raising him together, Bruce and I. He was named after his paternal grandfather, who passed the year before he was born, and his nickname was Happy. And he said to me once, if I don't get up in the morning and I'm happy, what's the point? And he was right on the verge of having everything he wanted in his life. And his son meant so much to him. Thank you all so much for coming.
Thank you for having such a wonderful son.
Yeah.
I'm Bruce Adler, Howie's dad. I want to thank you all for coming. I know many of you. Many of you have been to Howie's home or in my shop for 1 week. I've always known what a wonderful group of friends my son has. Every one of you was part of him. He is my heart. He always will be. And now he's in all of our hearts. Hopefully we can share a gathering again sometime. Thank you so much.
I got about 100,000 million good stories about Howie. I'm sure all of us do, because you couldn't have a bad time with the guy. I want to share the day that we decided we were friends. And yes, there's a story about this.
A lot of people seem to know it.
We had worked together at the Cheesecake Factory downtown Denver for a couple months, and I'm an avid Batman fan. Just want to get that out of the way. And my sister had sent me a picture of her girlfriend pulling up her boxer shorts that said Batman on them, and it just said, "I always think of you when I see these." So I showed it to Howie. He started cracking up and said, "It's weird that I have Superman underwear." And I go, "Is it weird that I'm wearing Batman underwear?" And he goes, "Did we just become best friends?" And from that day forward, we just kind of grew and grew and grew. So, good old Howie, right?
I took a trip with Howie to Tennessee probably about 6 months ago, and we went out to this country bar to go dancing, and apparently we were the only two in Tennessee that knew how, but there's 3 tiers to this place, and I'll never forget it, because Chris Cagle was playing that night, and we're dancing along, and all of a sudden he looks up and he says, "You know, I think everybody's looking at us." And I was like, "No, buddy, they're probably looking at you." He was a hell of a guy to dance next to. Everybody always told us that we danced so much differently than each other, you know. And they're like, "Man, you know, you're good, but boy, your buddy, he's something else." He really was. It was something to watch. Howie was like a little brother to me in a lot of ways, because I got to teach him things, you know, like how to build a fence and how to set concrete and how to work on his house. And Howie was like a bigger brother to me in the sense that he taught me how to love and how to be carefree, and I'm always going to miss that. Like I say, you guys are all welcome to hang out. We got pizza and whatnot. It's like I say, it wasn't a real big to do. We just wanted to show everyone that this was his support. This was Howie. This was his friends. We're gonna miss him a lot.
Go boldly, Mary, feel your way. Take a step when you can, and don't forget to pray that when the road turns to ashes and disappears beneath your feet, you will remember the angels and the promises they'll keep. And I promise they will keep. So you go slowly but boldly, and don't forget to breathe.